stream of Dark Souls 1 Remastered. You'll have to bear with me just one moment because I'm just trying to find my live stream on my laptop so that I can keep an eye on it. There we go. I have now found it. Because obviously I want this live stream to be decent and I want to make sure it's actually working as I go. So we'll mute the volume on my laptop now so we're not getting an echo. And without further ado, we're going to get on into it. So, last time we began our journey into Dark Souls 1. We took down... so we took down the Asylum Demon. We also took down the... what's he called? The Tauros Demon, I believe he's called. And we also had a bit of a run-in with the gargoyles. Oh, shit. We also had a run-in with the Capri Demon, where we unfortunately got our asses kicked. Bit unfortunate, but you know, it happens. I basically got cheap-shotted, the way I see it. And so we're going to now go down and have another butcher's at it. But before I do that, I'm just going to switch bonfires so that we're not having to run all the way along the bloody bridge again. Now I could have gone in from a different side actually to get to this bonfire, but it's cool, we can still get to it from this side. So I've got the internet connection quality message has just cropped up, but I am still viewing my live stream on my laptop and it's still coming through fine, so you guys should still be able to follow. I don't know why it keeps doing that, it's just being a pain in the arse for the sake of being a pain in the arse, I think. So anyway, we're going to just forge on ahead anyway. However, I will point out that... What the fuck just happened there? On my screen it looked like that guy picked that other hollow up and tried to beat me with it. That was actually quite amusing. What was I going to say? Yeah, obviously those of you that are in the UK where I am will know that there's a lot of thunderstorm activity hammering the UK right now. And this could disrupt my live stream at any point, or it could even cause me to have a bit of a power cut. So we're going to try and I'm actually quite tired right now, so my performance may not be as good as it could be, but I will do my best. So the sword I'm using is the Drake sword, which if you've watched my previous live stream you'll have seen that I got it from the dragon that's on the bridge. I forget its name. I think it's called the Hell something or other. I mean, I have got a guidebook and I have got its name in the guidebook. I just can't be asked to look it up right now. Oh, fuck. Oh, these thieves are a pain in the ass. That is enough out of you. Okay, so... Oh, for fuck's sake, fuck off. So as I said last time, this Capri Demon took us out. Now, we have got to take him out in order to get the key to get into the depths. For fuck's sake. Oh, come on, that was absolute bullshit. I fucking hate this boss fight with a passion. It's the most ridiculous boss fight they've put in the game. It's in such a small, tight, enclosed area as well. At least if it was a more wider area it would be doable. I mean, don't get me wrong, I have soloed this boss many a time. And I can't for the life of me understand why I'm struggling with it now. Like I say, I am a bit tired, but anyway, we will get past it and we will move on. I'm just having a funny 5 minutes, I think. I know the last live stream I did, I took him on and I got beaten. But from where I'm sat, I got cheap shotted. But by all means, watch the live stream, see what you think. You might have a different opinion. I'm not saying that I did get cheap shotted. I'm just saying that's how I feel. Oh my fucking god! Where did that hollows come from? Oh shit! Fire! Oh, as if. Fucking hell. At this rate, I'm going to be bled of flasks before I even get to the boss fight. Wow. Of course, if I had my Black Knight sword, I'd have slaughtered everything like I normally do. I suppose it could be worth me trying to reduce my weight a little bit, maybe. Oh, not good. Oh, come on. I literally had nowhere to go that time. I'm going to point out that I don't normally die this much on this particular Dark Souls game. Dark Souls 2 and 3, yes, I do tend to die a lot more often. I know, I feel like maybe this remastering's made the game slightly harder than it used to be, maybe, I don't know. Watch the live stream and, you know, feel free to jot down your opinion on it, see what you think. I personally think they've made it slightly, well, I think they've made the NPCs harder, the mobs, I mean. I could be wrong. Although, to be fair, every playthrough I've done recently on the original version, I've pulled the Black Knight sword every time, so it might just simply be because I've gotten used to using the Black Knight sword. Oh, God. No, I didn't say roll. It's that annoying parrying move they do. It's ridiculously annoying. Well, we're doing a lot better than last time. We've only used one flash this time, so hopefully we'll make some progress now. About to be jumped from behind, aren't I? Oh, come on. Enough of the parrying. You can sod off and all. I wonder if I got any... Yes, I do. I'm going to use a humanity here to restore my HP, because then it saves my flasks for the fight at hand. I'm stuck, I can't move. Oh, there we go. The other thing that makes this fight so ridiculously annoying, I reckon, are these fucking dogs, or rats, whatever you want to call them. I do believe that takes care of one little problem. Now let's see if we can't do away with this twat. Once you get rid of the dogs, this fight's actually relatively easy. It's just those bloody dogs that trip you up the minute you try to swing for him, and then obviously he comes in with his big bloody, well, whatever those weapons are, machetes, I want to call them. There we go. There we go. As you can see, easy enough to dodge. Literally, it's just the first initial part of the fight where those two dogs jump you and, well, yeah, they trip you up. So now we've got that key, our next destination is going to be down into the depths. But before we do that, we are going to open up another shortcut, and we're also going to go and purchase ourselves some items that might be of some use to us. In particular, we're going to be getting our hands on some poison arrows, and I really do recommend that you buy some for when we get to Onolondo, because there is a bit in Onolondo where the poison arrows are going to actually come in real handy, and I'll explain you why when we get there, because we are actually quite a bit of a distance away from Onolondo at the minute. But as I said, I'll explain it when we get there. So first of all, we're going to go and open the shortcut, which is just down the end of this tunnel here. And this shortcut brings us out near Firelink. This is the door that you would have come across at the very beginning that you couldn't open from the other side. And this leads up into the Undead Berg, while the tunnel going this way leads back to Firelink. But we don't want to go back to Firelink right now, that's later on. Although we will be coming via Firelink once we're done with where we're going. Right now, we want to be going to say hello to this lovely lady here. Well, I say lovely lady, she's rather ugly looking, but you know, she has items that we need. Now this is one of the items that you might want to purchase, especially for one of the areas that we're going to be going to down below. Whoops. I am going to purchase 4 of them. And I think we'll also get ourselves some poison arrows, and I do believe I've got some souls that I can use. Let me just access my items. Yes I do. Ah, that didn't give me very many souls. Okay, never mind. We can always pay a visit to her on our way back through if necessary. Okay, so now that we've done all of that, we're going to now head down into the depths, which is infested with rats, and there's also the 2 butchers down there as well, so be wary of that. So let us go on down. So as I also said in the previous live stream, I'm aiming to show you where all the items are. I think I just about remember where they all are. Or at least I remember where all the decent items are anyway, the ones that you'll be wanting to get your hands on. So let's just... I can't find my way out of here. Where's the exit? There it is. It's been a while, guys. Wow. Fancy these guys have gotten a bit more aggressive now as well. I could be wrong. Now clear. Right, now, down here, there is actually a very valuable item that we're definitely going to want to get our hands on. And it's sat in that chest just over there. However, we're going to have to deal with Mr. Ugly over there. Who has now decided he wants to get involved. This is where the fun begins. Well, that's the dog out of the way. Now I can fight this guy fairly one-on-one. probably best to take your time with this one, as his machetes do a hell of a lot of damage if they hit you. So it's probably best to swing once, do a little bit of damage, back off, swing again, and basically rinse and repeat. Otherwise you're just fighting a very long-winded fight. So we'll come back and deal with that section in a moment. Instead we're actually going to go this way and drop down, as there are some items that we can only get from this side. So let's see what we've got here. So there's one over the other side of here, and then the rest of them we're going to have to drop down for. And you might have noticed there's a giant ass rat down there, but he's not as tough as he looks. He's actually quite, well, easy to kill. In fact, you could probably kill him just by landing on him, like I've just done. And your reward will be a humanity. Of course, all the other rats in here will also have the chance of dropping humanity as well. So it's a very good place for farming humanity if you're wanting to summon people up. Whoops. Oh God, now where have I dropped myself? That wasn't quite part of the plan. This is not where I meant to take myself. Now, these guys you need to watch out for. They dish out a gas that, if they get the gorge up to full, will curse you and basically turn you into a statue. You'll know when you're being cursed because, as I said, well, there'll be like a, well, like poison and toxic and everything else, there'll be a bar that appears, and if that bar fills up, then that's when you're in trouble, basically. But those of you that have played Dark Souls will already know this. I only tell you this in this live stream for those of you that are playing the game for the first time. As I said, those of you that have already played the game will already know this. So as you can see, the bar's filling up a little bit. And I'm going to back off now, at least I'm going to try. Although I am being pinned, I'm going to have to run through this to get out of the way, otherwise I'm dead. That statue that was in front of me just a moment ago, that's a perfect example of what happens to those that breathe in this horrible gas. And as you can see, they are very relentless with that gas. This is not good. There we go. That could have been quite nasty, but we got there in the end. Oh dear, more of them. I think we'll annihilate these before they get the chance to start puffing their smoke out. So going up that stairs will lead you back up to where we've just come from, which actually we're going to have to do anyway. Now there is another item to be had up here, which we're going to go and get now. A little jump is required. That is not how we do the jump. That is how we fail miserably at doing the jump. Let's try that again. Doesn't help that I am a little bit weighed down. Oh, for crying out. Okay, I cannot seem to get my character to jump for the life of me. I may have to drop some weight here. I can't actually remember for the life of me what the item is that's down there either. Let me just drop some weight. So let's drop that, that and that, and let's drop that as well. Well, I'm lighter now, but for some reason my character just does not want to run and jump. Though I have to say, it being a very small, narrow little ravine does not help the situation. Oh, for goodness sakes. It's going to be one of those nights tonight, I think. But hey ho, we shall get there. And again, it refuses to jump. This could take a while, guys. So it does know how to jump, it's just being a bellend for the sake of being a bellend. Now I know what it is that I'm doing wrong. I'm jumping too late. I need to jump ever so slightly earlier. I think then I might just be able to get in there. I'm trying to get to it and it turns out to be something that you can just farm from a flipping rat. Oh well. We got it. It's all good. I'll just reassert my armor. Let's put that one on, that one for now. Right, so let's work out where we need to go next. Here we go, this is a good example of what happens when you get cursed. You turn into this. Not very pleasant at all. In fact, it's quite unpleasant. Where did that come from? That means we're... if I'm not mistaken, that is... Ah, I see where we are now. Right. I know exactly where we need to go now. So basically then from here we want to be going... Wait. What? That makes no sense. That is... Oh no, yeah, I see where I am now. Right, yeah, so we want to be going this way. And then we want to be going... Apparently getting into a fight with more rats. Now, if you happen to be human, you'll also get an NPC fight down here, which actually, you know what, I'll make myself human and I'll show you guys that. Oh, I see where I am now. I've somehow bypassed everything and got to the bottom, which is not what I wanted. However, we can go and open the shortcut to the bonfire from here, so it's not a total loss. And there is an area down here that we're going to need to clear out before we take care of the boss, because if we don't, we're going to get a lot of interference. So I'm just going to grab the bonfire a second, because we're going to go back on ourselves a little bit towards the top of the depths, because there's a little section that we've missed. But I wanted to get the bonfire first, so that we're not getting spawned God knows where. Right, so as you can see on the ceiling here, you've got the slimes. Watch out for them. If you happen to run underneath them, they'll land on your head. But if you're smart enough, you can just sort of do that, and they should... Come on. No, you're not going to drop for me today? Come on. No? Okay, apparently they don't want to drop. It's interesting. Oh no, there we go. That's interesting. We'll deal with them later. Normally if you run underneath them they drop on your head, but for some reason this time they decided they were going to be weird, glitch out, I don't know. Whatever you want to call it. So there's an item here. This one is a trap. There is a one of those jelly things just underneath it. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to sort of... Oh! It fucking homed in on me. That was cruel and unusual. Oh wow! It almost killed me. Do you want to let go of me now so I can heal? There we go. Alright, let's get rid of this thing. Fire weapons usually work best against these. Unfortunately, I don't possess a fire weapon as of yet. But it's something I shall probably look into doing at some point down the line. And of course we now have to deal with our second chef, which we're going to deal with right now. Ooh, hello, he dodged me. Ooh, hello. Now there is another NPC to be rescued down here as well. There we go, that's him out of the way. And the NPC in question is just in here.
Please, you must help me.
Now this guy is the pyromancer. Well, one of two pyromancers. So once you've rescued him, he will make his way up to Firelink, and there he will stay. Okay, so we have one last little section to clear out. And then we can go and deal with the boss, I suppose. Is there any items in here? Just wanted to double check because I can't remember. No, yeah, I think we've got everything. Right, in that case, it's time to push on. So we're going to have to try to fight our way past these jellies now. But that shouldn't be too much of an issue. I would... Ooh. Oh, excuse me. It is getting late here where I am, and it would appear I'm starting to fatigue a little bit. I've been gaming all day, so I may have exhausted myself a little bit. Now, I would use the shortcut there, but first I want to go and clear out another area, because if we don't, it's just going to interfere with the boss fight. And there are a few more items to be had. Plus, while I'm at it, I'll show you my humanity farming route. So I normally start with these rats here. I then backtrack on myself and come down here. Watch out on your right, because there's one inside the crate. And then I usually come down here and take this one out, drop down. Oops, swung too early. Then I deal with these ones here. Obviously I'm not pulling very many right now, but that's because my item discovery is quite low. Then I usually come down here. And I usually come through here. And then there's a few more down here, and then I usually sort of loot around, and this is the guy that I wanted to get rid of. Oh shit! Those bloody rats. There's me not paying attention to my HP as well. What's going on here? Bear with me, folks. It would appear my live stream on my laptop here is well, I don't know what it's doing. I'm just going to try and refresh this page. Wait, what? Apparently I'm having connection issues here. Right. I'm I'm going to say this now in case I get screwed over here. I am having connection issues here right now. My laptop has just been disconnected from the internet. I don't know why, and I cannot bring my internet connection up for some unknown strange reason. I have a feeling my router may be about to go down, so I may lose this live stream, but I'm going to keep it going as long as I can. If it does completely screw up on me, I do apologise, and I will try to do the best I can here. So I'm going to forge ahead and we'll see how things go. As I did mention earlier on in the live stream, there are thunderstorms about that may interfere with the live stream, well, with my internet connection and my power. As of yet, the thunderstorm has yet to actually hit my area. However, I'm told by one of my mates that it is sort of moving in my direction, so there is a good chance that it may have finally gotten here. But I'm not about to let that stop me if I can help it. I will continue this live stream, as I've been looking forward to doing it now for some considerable time, since I learned that this game was coming out on PS4, I might add. And that is enough of that, thank you very much. Now this guy here, if you don't deal with him, as I said before, will interfere with the boss fight, because he stands up here and down there is our boss fight. And while you're trying to deal with the boss fight, he shoots down at you. And then that's when you get screwed over. So it's best to deal with him before going down to the boss fight. Oh, there we go. Managed to pillage some humanity off of that one. And so yeah, this continues my circuit that I do for farming up humanity. Because once I've done that, I then usually... well, once I've grabbed all the items from around here, I usually drop down to the lower levels. Which would be this little drop here. You may take a bit of damage, so I do advise caution. Shit. Oh, give over. Bollocks! And this is what I meant by being cursed. Ooh, my laptop's managed to bring its connection back. Let's see if I can... oh, okay, it's automatically reconnected me. Ah, yes, this is something else I failed to mention. While cursed, your health bar gets halved. I probably should have mentioned this sooner. I am now unfortunately screwed a little bit. It's not an issue we can manage. But I think I'll do that in a minute. First I want to go and rescue my stuff. There is an item that can undo the curse. I just need to remember what the hell it is. I know where it can be bought from. This is where I usually finish up my humanity farming round. These are the last of the rats that I normally slaughter. And this is going to be really flipping irritating. Now of course in the later Dark Souls games they took out this annoying little curse impairment. However in Dark Souls 2 they did put the hollowing effect in, where basically each time you died your health bar became less and less to a certain point, and then it sort of stopped. I'll try and find my souls somehow. Where are they? There they are. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. I got cursed again. just lost 10k of souls because of that. Wow. Well, now I've lost all those souls, there's no need to go back down there. Still the problem remains of getting rid of my curse. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and fight our way back to the surface. Hopefully we'll gather up enough souls on our way through. And we'll go and get our hands on the item that we need. For fuck's sake. This is not going well. Working with only half a health bar is incredibly difficult. Especially when you're fighting exhaustion as well, I might add. But I am my own worst enemy. I've chosen to do this live stream at this time of night when I've expelled most of my energy. But it's fine. I don't know why I didn't just do that from the start. Would have saved myself so much hassle. Is a bit of a ball ache because we're actually going to have to come up and out of the depths, and we have to go to the merchant in which we got poison arrows off of. It's actually her that will give us the item we need. The item can probably be picked up elsewhere as well, but for the life of me I cannot remember where. Fuck off. Annoying little beast. Oh yes, I almost forgot to mention that as well. The item that we pulled out of this chest up here is a ember, and it needs to go to a certain blacksmith, which I will, once I've looked to see which ember it was, because I cannot remember, I will tell you which one it goes to. Great. Getting hammered. Oh, give over. Did he do that much damage? This is getting really annoying. Not gonna lie, I'm actually starting to get a little bit frustrated now, and I am struggling not to snap. So I may shorten this live stream tonight. Get out of my way, you. It's been a while since Dark Souls 1's managed to make me rage, I must admit. Tonight may be the first night in a long time where I actually bloody well rage. Of course, I'm trying desperately not to for the sake of this fucking live stream, but okay, you guys want to do battle with me, fine, but let's do it up here where I'm not being fucking slowed down by the water. I hate how these fuckers can dodge so well. So pissing annoying. And I still didn't kindle that bonfire, did I? That was stupid. I must do that when I get back down there. Right, this time let's do this a bit more carefully, shall we? Well, I'd say we've probably got enough souls now to purchase the item in question. So let's just focus now on trying to get the hell out of here. Fuck's sake. Right. Well, we've made it out of the depths. Back into the Undeadburg. So far this is not going very well. I generally try to avoid being cursed nowadays because it can be a royal pain in the backside getting rid of it. So the item we need is... when I find it, there it is, Purging Stone. Wow, we need 8k of souls to get rid of this fucking curse. Well, that complicates things. And the trouble is, I don't know anywhere else. Well, there probably is somewhere else we can get one from, but for the life of me I can't think where we get it from. So this is going to really complicate things now. We'll need to clear this before going to the next area after the depths somehow. Now, of course, if I hadn't lost that 10k of souls, I could easily have got the item I needed. Right. This is going to be a bit of a pain. Right. Being as this is going to take a while to sort out, because I'm going to have to do a bit of soul farming, what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the live stream here. I realise it's been an incredibly short one, but I don't want to make you watch me soul farm because it's going to be boring for you guys. And on top of that, I am having connection issues tonight as well, possibly due to the storms, I don't know. So I'm going to call it there for now, and we'll pick things up next time, and hopefully I will have cleared this curse. So we're going to leave it at that then, and I will catch you all next time. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time.